What's going on, guys? What is happening? It is a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. We are at the Gauntlet, as always. You got that house down there, the gray one. You got this brown one. We got this one we just did. You can see some of the stripes there. Beautiful place. This one here. And then we just took care of that big, beautiful one there. So, how are y'all doing? Hey, awesome live stream last night. And look who's here.
Hi, everybody.
Miss Sarah. Oh, I'm sorry, Nurse Real. Yeah, I got to get it right. How's your day?
Hey, I have to have that title because I want the pay.
All right, guys. Hey, today we got a great subject. We talked the other day about a company that is, now we're going to talk about a company that is, but first we got one more yard here in the Gauntlet to do. Let's get some film of that. And then we've got about an acre to cut, and we'll get that whole yard for you. And then we're done for the day. But hey, got a knock at the door last night. The city of Columbus. Some of you have seen where I keep my dump trailer behind the fence. They are forcing me to get a pad, a concrete pad. They're saying if you don't get a concrete pad, it's a $250 fine every day. If you don't have it done in 14 days, then you go to jail. And then after you get out of jail, they'll foreclose on your house. And I'm like, you know, I've driven around some pretty bad neighborhoods, and they never seem to get cleaned up, so all those houses are still there. Doesn't make any sense. But hey, who's this? What's up, man?
What's up? Can I chime in on what you were just talking about?
Yes.
I'm not a fan of the state of Ohio. That's being nice.
Yeah.
That is crap. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so they said 13 people complained that my truck sits behind the fence.
Yeah, name one.
In my own yard. I asked her for names. She said, well, you'll have to go file some kind of request. And I'm like, I ain't got time for this. I'm trying to run a business. Tomorrow, do not miss tomorrow, we have got a $775 check going out to Weed Whacker Lawn Care, because Ninja Nation stepped up and helped. The money came through. I sent the check out yesterday for St. Jude. Tomorrow is Weed Whacker Lawn Care. So let's go to work. All right, guys, we just got to this yard here. You've seen the front. A lot of you have seen this one. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? What's happening?
We got a big thing to do down there. When we get to doing the leaves here, we'll get plenty of footage. But hey, back to my point. We already talked about one of the companies that are, you know what I'm talking about. And you know who they are. A couple companies that I really care about, that I like, would say they're awesome to buy from. One of them, obviously, Green Touch. And look, guys, that thing is 4 months old and it's still green. They fixed that paint issue big time. And I love this new, man, that spring loaded. And I'm gonna have to get that here. Now you can tell these racks are older. They're the old paint style. They're pretty faded. At least this side is. This side is held up a little bit better, but I do like the spring. This one you have to close and open yourself. It's the older generation. Steel is another company that I absolutely give a thumbs up to. They're awesome. Their products are awesome. Scabbers, of course. I love my Skag. I think it's the best mower on the market, but that's me. I've had 3 of them, and this one is a bad boy, man. That Cheetah is a beast. Sure can. Guys, I thought, man, who is goofy enough to pay $50-some for a gas can? Well, this guy, Dr. Real's goofy enough. That is the best gas can I've ever used in my life. And I love my Sure Cage. Now, it is faded, but then again, you know, I can always buy a new one or spray paint it. What do you think about the Green Touch racks, man?
I love them. It makes everything a lot more efficient. Looks more professional.
And then this thing, this is the only thing I can say of Green Touches I wish they would have done differently. Not super happy with this handle. It gets loose a lot. Then your spool kind of freaks out. But, and my trailer. I love my Brymar trailer. It's a Brymar trailer, man. Made in the USA. There's a little sticker on it. Somewhere down there. It's an awesome trailer. Does a great job. And then the one thing that I never thought I would buy, but I bought it about 40 years, maybe 5 years ago, is my little grass gobbler. Thing is awesome. Now they make them with the aluminum that's a lot lighter, and that's maybe next year, year after. We don't do a lot of bagging, but it's nice to have. So yeah, we got one company out there that I give a big thumbs down to. Husqvarna. Terrible. Terrible public relations. Terrible what they do to people they sponsor. And I wouldn't want nothing to do with them. I didn't like them when I went to Tennessee and worked with Saving Green. I just didn't like them. They didn't have enough power. They were heavy. But yeah, this version 3, guys. Sweet. Anyway, let's go to work. guys, we're done with that one. So we got the gauntlet done. We got one done this morning before we hit the gauntlet. This is done, and that's it for the day. Hey, the one reason I wanted to talk about the good companies that I know of are because those are the top companies I recommend when you can and you can afford it to get your equipment from. I believe in steel. I think they're amazing. I believe in Green Touch. First racks I've ever used in my life, and I couldn't imagine using anything else. Skag is not the only mower I've ever used, but it's the only mower I've ever owned. I've tried Exmark, Bobcat, Ransoms, which were Bobcat. I've tried John Deere, Cub Cadet, but I'm telling you, man, nothing beats the Skag. Nothing beats the Skag. But so a lot of people's been asking me, hey, Dr. Real, what's your recommendation on this mower and on this trimmer? And so my recommendations, and look, I'm not telling you to go buy it. I'm just telling you it's what I use and it's my recommendation. And it is Skag, Sure Can, and look, you can use any gas can you want, man. Do they all drop gas out of them? Yes. I'm just at a point now in business. Now look, guys, when I started, this didn't exist. None of it. None of it existed. But now I can afford to do it, so I want to have what I feel is the best on the market. To me, steel, Green Touch, Sure Can, Skag, and of course my Ryan aerator. I love Ryan aerators. I think they're awesome. And guys, none of this equipment has given me hardly any trouble over the life of it, so I can't complain. And you guys probably have your top mowers and trimmers and blowers. Now, one thing I am going to do at the end of this season is there's going to be a blower giveaway. I've already picked the gentleman out that deserves it. The last time I saw him, he was using a Husqvarna that was duct taped together. Saddest thing I've seen, and I really want him to have a nice blower. I'm going to be going back to steel because I believe in steel products. So hold on, let's check on the wife. Hey there.
Hi.
How was your day?
Good.
Did you have fun?
Absolutely.
Well, you got to spend time with me. And I got to spend, and you did a good job looking beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, you want to say anything before we go?
Have a great weekend.
Yes. All right, guys, I always like when I get to bring my wife with me at least one day a week. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your top 4 or 5 go-to products, go-to equipment. That's one thing, man. I'll never push a product on anybody. You like what you like, that's great. I like what I like. None of these companies give me any money to tell you that I like them. I have no sponsors. I get to tell you straight from what I get to use. And it'll probably remain that way as long as I do YouTube. The companies that I use are only going to be products that I trust and use on a daily basis and believe in. So, guys, have a great one. Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.